video?
Yeah.
You're not going to show everybody at the Postal Service, are you?
No.
Hi. My picture's on the wall. I don't want any issues.
No worries. No worries at all. All right. Welcome back to Game 5 of the Beast of the East. I am Hunter Weissman. I'm going to be your commentator. So we'll have the lineups very shortly. So the Renegades have lost the coin toss against. Now we're the away team. And we are about to start. I just need the lineups and we'll get going on that. All right.
I think we should move the metal bench back.
All right, there shouldn't be any train delays really this time, so because we are further away from the train track. But as you can see, this field is pretty much all dirt. There's not much grass on the field, so hopefully, hopefully you play well. But it's the field of play is gonna be very fast, so there might be a lot of mistakes. So we'll see. We will see. The Renegades are now 4-0 in the Beast of the East and looking to make it 5. And then at 2 o'clock will be the championship game, I believe. So, yep, we're about to get the chant.
Right here, hands in, hands in.
B-Town's in the house! B-Town's in the house! Now what's the time? Bow chicka bow wow! B-Town! Let's go, boys!
Rob Dias, way to go.
Good morning! Joe Mack. Joe Mack and Daxon, you guys are on the on-deck circle. Okay? Okay? Sightings. Listen, JV, better than 34-30 is in the
So we are on field 2. It's pretty much an all dirt field. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hey Linda, how you doing? Hey Soto, what's going on?
I'm gonna be playing, but I'm gonna
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Watch out. There's the camera's right. Camera. All right. Let's move to your left. Come around here. Keep coming. Keep coming. Watch out. There's a hole right here. All right. Keep moving. A little more towards me.
Yep.
All right, Soto. So co-commentator Luis Soto has now joined us in the broadcast booth. Not really a booth, but by the bench. But we got Peter Connolly on the mound. I still do not have a lineup. So Renegades Beat Ball is brought to you by the Associations of Blind Citizens. Visit their website at www.blindcitizens.org. And if you want to visit the website for the Renegades, it's the same thing, www.blindcitizens.org and then /renegades. Follow us on Facebook for more information about the team and team events.
Okay,
Okay, so I do not have a lineup, but I know David Sanchez, the rookie, number 48, is leading us off.
Yep.
Though we're not getting started yet because Aaron Proctor and Brian Grillo are still marking the spots on the field, but the New Jersey Lightning defense is ready.
Sí, estamos a punto de empezar el juego. New Jersey Lightning y los Renegadores de Boston. Estamos a punto de empezar el juego. Solo están checando las líneas, que todo esté bien marcado para empezar el juego. Van a tener a David Sánchez como primer bate.
So earlier you were talking about Aaron and what he's done for that team, our team. So can you repeat what you said? Because we were cutting in and out, and most of the viewers might have not heard what you had to say about Aaron. So
Yeah, It's simple. I mean, once again, the apologies for the inconvenience that we had previously. Thanks God, one of the players, David Sanchez, he had, he has a cell phone, and now we have, now we won't have any difficulties going forward, narrating the next two games. So, I mean, yeah, we were just talking about Aaron. Aaron is one of the skippers that we have. He's been playing for the Boston Renegades for a few years now. He's a great guy. Someone that from as long as I've been meeting and getting close to him, he's very humble, hard worker, loves to help us as much as he can and correct us once we are in the field, making the best possible calls so that we would have the best chance to make the plays. Once again, it's like I said before. It's not just him as someone who help us or who is helping us. It's just the nucleus we have. We are a family, and that's what makes us so successful as a team. We support each other, and of course, yes, when we do bad, they encourage us to, just keep working harder, and that's what I like from all of the, skippers that we have, that they are always there for us to help us to succeed and do well. So, and Aaron is just one of them. Good guy.
Amen, man. Amen. That was great.
Esto es lo que decía, estamos hablando de uno de los compañeros que tenemos, su nombre es Aarón. Él es americano, ha estado con el equipo ya por varios años y una persona muy servicial, una persona que se dedica a ayudarnos en todo momento y trata de hacer todos los momentos en el terreno para que uno pueda hacer las mejores jugadas posibles para poder ganar.
Yeah, so we definitely want to acknowledge volunteers in this broadcast. So also, just like before, if you have any feedback that you want to give us, put it down in the comments, and we will answer as many questions as you have, as possible. And we'll try to keep you as engaged as possible. And so.
Sí, le estamos dando reconocimiento a todos los voluntarios que tenemos en este momento. Todos aquellos que quieran escribir algún comentario, alguna pregunta, por favor, no tengan miedo en hacerlo, háganlo y trataremos todo lo posible por contestar todas sus preguntas.
So David Sanchez leads off the inning, hits it down the left field line, right to the third baseman, and he is put out. Nice play.
Nice play. Sánchez
Score that play a 17.
El número 17 hizo la jugada.
That was Johnson who made the put out.
Johnson hizo la jugada, número 17.
So the lineup for the Renegades. So we just saw David Sanchez leading off.
David Sánchez, el número 1.
Yeah, I got that. And then after that, right now we have up is Joe Quintanilla.
Joe Quintanilla es el número 2.
Then we have Guy Zuccarello as the designated fielder. And then we have Joey Buzon, wrong way,
es el
hitting
número
third. And then we have Sean Devenish hitting fourth.
John Devenish, número 4.
And then we have Justin Proctor hitting fifth.
Justin Proctor, bateando número 5.
And then we have you, Luis Soto, hitting sixth.
Y después me tendrán a mí como número 5.
All right.
Pero ahora estoy acá compartiendo con Hunter a lo que tengo que batear. So now I'm just waiting until it's my turn to bat. So I'm going to spend some time with Hunter now.
Mm-hmm. You're good. Yep.
Good IQ.
So first pitch is a take. Oh, for them. Okay. Yeah. Second pitch is swung on and missed for strike one.
Lanzamiento por strike. Una bola, un strike.
Rob resets cue.
Está preparando.
Got a chest high target.
Ahí está. La mascotilla al
And the
pecho.
pitch swung
y
on
lanza,
down the right field line.
choca,
Foul.
Y salió de foul. Foul ball. Foul ball.
That almost rolled back.
Yep. So the lineup for the Lightning.
Esta es la alineación para los Lightnings.
So we have leading off for the Lightning, number 23, last
Número.
name Bond.
Número 23, Bond.
And then we have hitting second, we have number 17, Johnson.
17, número 2, Johnson.
And then batting third, we have number 18, Washington.
Número 3, 18,
Washington.
Washington.
And batting fourth, we have number 5, Forster.
Foster es el número 4 con el número 5,
Forster.
Foster.
And then batting fifth is number 16, Kerner. Kirchner.
Kerner. Bateando el número 5 con la camisa.
Number 6.
Número 6, camisa número 6. Kerner.
And Q strikes out. And then batting sixth for the New Jersey Lightning, we have number 11, Duran.
Y bateando el número 6, Duran con la camisa número 11.
All right. 2 outs in the inning
2 outs.
for Joey Buzon, a.k.a. Wrong Way.
Ahora viene Joe Buzon, más reconocido como Runway.
So, what do we have on Joe Buzon?
Vamos a ver qué tenemos. Estadísticas de Runway.
So, I have a little sheet right here that says he has the best nickname on the team, Wrong Way.
Dice que en unas notas que él tiene el mejor apodo.
First pitch from
Runway.
Peter, swung on and missed for strike one.
Abanica para su primer strike.
So he earned that nickname in 2003 in his rookie season when he ran to first base when third base went off. So he went to the wrong base.
Él se ganó este nombre en el 2003 cuando corrió a la base contraria. Tenía que correr a la primera y corrió a la tercera.
Next pitch from Peter, swung on and missed for strike two.
Abanica para su segundo strike.
Wrong Way is set.
Runway.
And the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three.
Abanica para su tercer strike.
Very windy over here. I think it's a lot cooler than
Bueno,
over where we were
ahora
before.
está más fresco que temprano. Hay mucho viento,
Wrong Way is set. And the
Se
pitch from
prepara,
Peter is
viene el
swung on and missed for
lanzamiento y
a strikeout.
abanica.
3 outs.
Hicieron los 3 outs.
All right, Soto, are you playing in the field? All right, so innings over, so you got to take the field, buddy. All right, thank you, Soto. Soto will return. What? All right, guys, don't worry. Soto will come back. So, again, we apologize for the inconvenience with the technical difficulties in the last game. This game should be so much better connection-wise because we have a hotspot, thanks to our good friend David Sanchez. So, thank you all for tuning in and watching. And the Renegades went 1-2-3 in the top of the first, as the Lightning will prepare to bat in the bottom as the home team.
He helped out with the players.
You got everything, Brian?
So let me see here. So let's see, who's next in the Renegades lineup after Wrong Way? It is Sean Devonish. So let's see a few facts about Sean.
I think we're going to have to keep an eye on that. It's soft.
So Sean, he's 25 years old. He was diagnosed with vision issues at 18 months of age and RP at 7 years of age. He's an avid sports fan. He was forced to play sighted people in wrestling, track, and even football. Yes, he was a football player. Where he played as a tight end, offensive line, and linebacker in high school. So, pretty interesting. All right, bottom of the first inning. Number 23, Bond, is at the plate. First pitch swung on and missed for strike one.
Stay low, guys. It's windy.
Second pitch swung on, strike two. Bond seems like he's about 5'7", maybe 5'6". Swung on and missed for strike three. Very narrow stance at the plate. Bat behind the head. And the pitch is a take. Full count on the batter. Full count on Bond. And the payoff pitch is foul tipped. Still alive.
Defense, who wants it?
So defensive positions for the Renegades as Bond strikes out for the first out in the inning. Looks like we have Justin Proctor playing left shorty, Guy Zuccarello as the designated fielder playing right shorty. David Sanchez is playing first base. Sean Devonish playing third base. Joey Wrongway Buzan is playing midfield, and we got Luis Soto playing rover. Next up, we have Johnson, number 17. He put out David Sanchez in the first inning. Again, a very tall, narrow stance. Swings and misses for strike one. Quite an off-balance swing for the first strike. Hey Deb, how you doing? Jeff, nice to see you. Swung on, strike two. Aaron Griffin, thanks for watching. From Rhode Island, huh? Thanks for tuning in. Two strikes on Johnson. And the pitch is a take. I didn't remember writing 17. And strike three on Johnson. Full count on Johnson. And the pitcher pitches the ball and a strikeout for out number two. Back-to-back Ks for the Lightning in the bottom of the first inning. Two outs for number 18, Washington, making his first plate appearance against the Renegades in Beast of the East. Washington is a very tall player, standing at probably maybe 6'3". Swung on and missed for strike one. Very wide stance. Closed. Bat behind the hips. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike two. I'd say he's around 6'2", actually. I don't know. And third pitch is popped up foul.
Defense, who wants it?
Three strikes on Washington. Bent to the knees, very closed stance, and the pitch, and Washington strikes out for 3 outs in the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Lightning in the bottom of the first inning as we move to the top of the second. Score, Renegades 0, Lightning 0 after 1. Going into the top of the second, leading off, we have number 53, Sean Devonish. After Sean, we have Justin Proctor, number 28. And after Justin, we have Luis Soto, number 27. Peg. Where's Peg? Oh, never mind. In Rochester, Sean. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to find him. Sean went 1 for 7. I'm sorry, hold on. Yeah, Sean went 1 for 7 and had a 143 average. So hopefully he can. Hopefully Sean can correct his woes from Rochester and score right now on his first at bat of the second leg of the Beast of the East. Sean recently engaged to his fiancée, Gina LeBeau. Swings and misses for strike 1. Sean resetting at the plate. Regathering himself. Bent at the knees. Feet a little more than shoulder width apart. And the pitch from Peter is swung on and missed for strike 2.
Let's go, Sean. A little bit earlier, Sean. Bring it on. Bring it on, Sean.
Sean is definitely due for a run. And the pitch from Peter, swung on and missed for strike 3. Pitch was it was a very low pitch. Couldn't really do anything about that. Long pause and the pitch. Sean strikes out for the first out of the inning. Back to back Ks.
Where's my water?
Next up, we have Justin Proctor. Justin was 1 for 4. I think. I'm sorry, 1 for 5. Batted 200 in Rochester. Hoping to score another run for the Renegades. We have a pause for a train passing by in the background. Justin is from Hawaii. He is brothers with Shane Canton. First pitch, popped up. Not even close to fair. 1 strike. So, Justin never actually played sports in his life. He's not even a fan of sports. But his younger brother, Shane, got him into the sport and invited him to a practice in 2009. And, he was encouraged by a former Renegade that he could play this game without any sports background. Swung on and missed for strike 2. In less than 2 years, he was named a defensive all-star in the league. After winning that award in 2011, he moved back to Hawaii to take a job working for the military. And the pitch is swung on foul, strike 3.
Hit it! There!
And then later he had eyes on the East Coast, and in 2016 he moved back to Rhode Island and is doing purchasing for the Navy. He won a Defensive All-Star award again in 2017 and is one of the best defenders in the game today. .03 on Justin. Swung on, up the middle. Past the shorty. Justin to the base, and he scores. Renegades scored. First run of the game.
How do we run?
1-0 Renegades. So Justin made good contact up the middle, almost hit Peter. And it went past the midfielder. And Justin was running down the first and scored easily. All right, next we have co-commentator Luis Soto at the plate, making his first plate appearance of the Beast of the East in Haddonfield, New Jersey. Luis is ready, and the pitch from Peter is swung on a miss for strike one. Soto was 4 for 7 in Rochester with a .571 batting average. Soto setting himself. Rob with the high target. And the pitch from Peter swung on, popped up, foul.
On it now, Lewis. Way, buddy.
2 strikes on Soto.
Way to be, Louis. Come on, Step Toto.
Hey, Yee, you mind coming over here for a second? Ask you a few questions. All right, just come over here. Come towards me. You can just take a seat right here. Soto swings and misses for strike 3. So, Yee.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So, I want to ask you this. How important is scoring early in beep ball?
It gets the team riled up, and it gets our confidence up, knowing that we've put some scores on and that we're taking control of the game. So getting it early does play a psychological effect on the other team, but it also gets us really riled up and batting better.
Yeah. That's great. So, yeah, hopefully you guys can continue what you guys did in the previous game against the Titans. So, what can you hope to accomplish in this game?
Well, for all the players, it's just being able to swing the bat consistently. We got a lot of pop-ups. The first hit of the game was a line drive
strike?
directly to a player, or defender, and they got him out. So I think we're playing pretty good here.
So consistency is definitely a factor
Yeah.
for success. Obviously, yeah.
Well,
So
both for the batter and the pitcher.
yeah, definitely. Thank you, Yee. Swung on a miss for strike 2. David is 0 for 1. Got put out by number 17 Johnson. Left shorty. Actually, I would say he's the first baseman. 0-3 on Sanchez. So, something on David Sanchez. He's 40 years old. And meanwhile, pitch is popped up, foul. Just started playing beep ball this season as a 40-year-old rookie. Before moving to this area this winter, he was formerly part of the 82nd Airborne Division in the Army, where he jumped out of planes. This no-fear attitude has made an easy adjustment for him to strap on a blindfold and run hard at the bases. Sanchez has baseball in his blood. Literally raised in Puerto Rico, he was a bat boy for a national team and the Anaheim Angels drafted his cousin. Sanchez became the first Renegade in the team's 18-year history to score a run on the first pitch thrown to him. Hey, Eric Ramirez. Thanks for tuning in from the Dominican Republic. And Sanchez strikes out for out number 3. All right. Renegades score 1 in the top of the second inning. As the Renegades lead the Titans 1-0.
Sure. Where are you going? Aaron's got you. We're coming.
Trying to make those donuts, D. Let's go, D.
Leading off the Titans in the bottom of the second inning, we have Foster, number 5 Foster, number 6 leading off, number 6 Kerner, and number 11 Duran.
Anybody need anything to drink?
That last pitch we missed him high.
Which color? Really? I thought it was outside.
Oh, hold on, that's the foul ball.
It was outside.
Now it's Boston's turn to play some defense and shut down the Titans' offense.
I'll take a Gatorade.
Hey, Rob. There. Can I talk to you about coach appreciation for a second? You know, say something about coaches. So just, can you just move over here? Yeah, just move like two more seats to your right. Yep. Right. Yep. Yep. You're good. All right. So, any coaches in particular you'd like to talk about? Like, how about?
Well, I thank all the coaches. I mean, for their time and effort. You know, this is Ace and Brian and all the callers. I mean, and
first pitch take.
You're helping with catching in your time and doing this. You know, talking about the team and your commentary is greatly appreciated. And you know, all the coaches and the volunteers have got us to play stronger. I mean, first we start off, you know,
strike them back.
Low and slow. Start off as a deer and turn out the wolf in the field and in the offense. I mean, both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
So we just become stronger every year, and you know, learning more and playing and doing everything with the coaches, watching, you know, all our fundamentals. You know, and it's our time to do the work at home.
Pitch is swung on, right to Justin. He's on it, and he makes the play.
Justin, I really like a Superman on this dirt. It's gonna roll right by you.
All right, 1 out in
Way to
the
go, JC.
Lightning second. All right, you can continue. Sorry for
So
that.
yeah, it's on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, to work on batting, work on defense, and you know, us as players doing the work at home. You know, keeping strong, keeping our strength, and trying to stay healthy.
Yeah.
And doing our, you know, things for not just the coaches' appreciation, but the players.
Yeah.
You know, to get together as a team.
Yeah. And Luis was telling me earlier that, you know, this team is a family.
Yeah.
It's more than just a team; it's a family. Like, ups and downs, we're always there for each other. So.
Oh yeah, we're there to pick everybody up. We're there to, you know, definitely watch each other's backs, and every play we try to do for our team. Every time we strike out, it's the team that strikes out. Every time we make a play in the defense, it's the whole team that makes the put out.
Yeah.
So, you know, we start as a team, we finish as a team.
Exactly. Thank you, there. Sure. So that was Hot Tub giving some insight about our team and our coaches. Thank you for that, Hot Tub. Pitch is swung on. Goes to the wrong base, right to Justin again, and he makes the put out. 2 outs in the inning.
Go, JC.
Score that play at 28. Two outs in the Lightning second, as we have number 11 Duran coming to the plate. Yeah. Again, those for just tuning in, this field has very little grass on it. As you can see, the infield, I mean, the 40-foot line is pretty much all dirt. So throughout the entire field, it's pretty much all dirt. So it's definitely going to have some hops today and very fast on the field, so with good contact. Bear in mind. Duran with a tall stance, bat behind the head, swinging strike. Time has been called on the field. Potential noise, possibly a train, but just hearing things. And the pitch is swung on, very early swing. 2 strikes on Duran. Time is called for a passing airplane up in the sky.
Green Monster!
All right, we are back in play. Duran with a very twisted stance, and he swings for strike 3. And there is a take. Full count on Duran. So yeah, David, so if you go on the, I think there's a Facebook page for the National Beatball Association, and Duran strikes out for the 3rd out of the inning.
Get those best talking, boys. Let's get them in.
After 2, Renegades 1, Lightning 0. So yeah, there's a Facebook page that Rob Weissman posted about how to score a game. So I can give you the gist of it, really. So I have right here a score sheet. So, you know, Sanchez grounded out to Johnson, number 17. So I'd write 17 for the putout. And then obviously if he strikes out, put a K. And if he, you know, scores a run, I'll shade in the box. And that's really how you score a game. So, yeah, see right here. So Justin scored a run. So I would shade in the box, and the run is scored. And then at the bottom, you'd put in how many runs were scored in the inning. And, you know, and then just add up all the runs. And then you have your total for, you know, the game so far. So it's a process, but it's pretty simple. You know, kind of like scoring a baseball game, but not really. So, yeah, there you go. So, leading off for the Renegades in the top of the 3rd inning, we have Joe Quintanilla, number 14. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the 1st inning. Time is called for a train. So let's see. Let's have some facts on Joe.
Hey, Q! Nice hairdo!
So one fact about Joe is he is the longest tenured Renegade. He has played every single season since, you know, since the Renegades were made. So basically he's been on the Renegades since forever, you know. So first pitch to Joe is swung on, strike 1. Joe is set, hands slightly below the chest, and swung on, foul for strike 2. The Lightning have a column-like defense, so they have 3 fielders up front and 3 in the back. 3 behind those fielders. And 2 spotters. And the pitch to Joe is swung on and missed for strike 3.
Come on, Q.
Joe slightly bent at the knees, hands below the chest, and the pitch swung on and missed for strike 4. 1 out in the Boston 3rd.
Wrong way!
Well, as you know it, Wrong way, Joey Buzan is up, number 15. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He's a lefty batter. Wrong way gets his base check. Wrong way with a very narrow stance. Makes contact up the line and doesn't make it to 40 feet. 0-1 on wrong way. I think that pitch jammed him a little bit because it didn't really sound like it was solid contact. Kind of hit him on the shaft of the bat. So. Yeah, wrong way has a very tall, narrow stance. He has his bat just behind his ear. So after wrong way, due up after wrong way is Sean Devenish. Wrong way is set. Rob sets his target at the hips, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. Wrong way is actually one of our strongest Renegades. If he gets a hold of one, it will go really far, just saying. He's actually broken a metal bat before. Swung on, up the middle. Wrong way's running to third. Right at Washington, and he makes the play. That's 2 outs in the inning. Score that play in 18. Washington.
Bring it on!
Sean Devenish now at the plate with 2 outs. Sean is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He struck out back in the second inning. He's 1 for 8 in the Beast of the East series. Hopefully scoring a run in this at bat. It's all right, wrong way. Good contact. And the first pitch from Peters, swung on, missed. Strike 1. The pitch was a little under his swing path.
Don't fizzle, Fizzhead.
Rob sets his target, waist high. And the pitch from Peter is swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-2 on Sean. Thank you all for tuning in this fine now afternoon. Very beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Sean resets at the plate. Needs to regather himself. You know, when Sean's composed and he's relaxed, he's fine. You know, I think he's just thinking too much at the plate right now. And the pitch from Peter is foul tipped. Sean is still alive. Sean actually attempted, since Aaron brought it up, he's a school gym teacher, he attempted to play beat ball with his students. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Swung on, foul tip, strike. He's still alive. 6th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He's hanging in there. Sean with a timeout called because of passing train.
Sorry, Michelle.
El Train!
Again, Larry loves his trains. Devonish is set at the plate, setting his target. Weissman with the hip level target. And pitch, strikeout. Sean strikes out again. 3 outs in the inning. Yep. That is 3. All right. After 2.5, Renegades 1, Lightning 0. So if you want to help any of your fellow Renegades, get to the World Series in late July, you can always donate to www.blindcitizens.org/renegades, and there's a donate button in the toolbar. Or you can send an email to bostonrenegades@gmail.com with a donation. Hi, Jamie. A lot of strikeouts today. The Lightning have struck out 4 times. Going back to the top of the order, number 23, Bond. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Boston defense is ready. And again, going back to the donations, the Renegades are all volunteer-based, so no one makes profit off of coaching or playing for the team. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Second pitch swung on, strike 2. A very low pitch.
Joe Mack, you loose?
What's up, Joe? Third pitch, swung on, right side, down the line. Pass guy. Sanchez passed him, and the Lightning score. Bond scores for the first run for the Lightning. Tie game, 1-1. We have a defensive substitution. So Joe McCormick is going in for Guy Zuccarello.
Lightning, I made a change. Joe McCormick in for Guy Zuccarello. Hey, I want your bat. Okay. Because you're one of the most consistent swings we have, and I you strike up you're going to go. So I want to get your bat in.
All right, so hold on. Is
but by the time I thought of it, the bat was already
okay, so Guy left the game in the bottom of the 3rd.
But I got to get you out of the game.
Okay, next we have number 17, Johnson, who swings and misses for strike 1. And the pitch, swung on a miss for strike 2. So, Rob, where do I put Guy? Who does he go in for?
Guy's out of the game.
Well, yeah, but who does he go in?
McCormick's a DF.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't know yet.
okay. Yeah, I got that part. Time is called for a passing airplane above.
Green Monster!
So, Baxter, I want you to do
Very big airliner. Looks like American Airlines. Yeah. Two-engine jet. Yeah. All right. Back in play, and the pitch is a take. So So, Deb, which Rob are you referring to? Because we have like a million Robs on our team. Next pitch is swung on for strike 3. So, Rob Weissman, Rob Dias, Rob Thayer. Which one? And the pitch is swung on for a strikeout. 1 out in the inning. That makes Johnson 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Hi, Grandma. How you doing? Where's Sean? Oh, he's out in the field. Never mind. Sean is playing. He's playing first base. Next pitch is swung on. Right to Justin. And he makes the put out. It's okay to get a little dirty, Justin. All right, score that play at 28. 2 outs in the inning. Next up is number 5.
Hey, JC, it's a dirty
Foster.
job, but somebody has to do it.
Joe Mack, JC, it's your guy.
I see you're very fired up, Linda. I like that energy. Rob Weissman? Hey, Rob. Deb Brummer says hi.
Hello, Deb Brummer from Kansas.
From Kansas, huh?
Wichita.
First pitch is a take. Very narrow stance. Makes contact. Very, very slow roller. And it is foul.
Way to be on that, Mac. Way to be on that.
See you there, man. We saw it. We saw you
on
get
that.
there.
Cloud of dust.
1 strike on Foster. There's an actual pitcher's mound actually out there. It's not marked. It looks like an actual pitcher's mound.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah.
Measure them out. Where do you just trust it?
It looks about right.
Swung on and missed for strike 2. Next pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Foster has a very tall, narrow stance with his bat behind his head. Kind of parallel to his body. Or sorry, perpendicular to his body. And Foster strikes out for the 3rd out of the inning.
Let's go.
Jody, I want you ready.
Lightning score 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. And after 3, Boston 1, Lightning 1. Hey, Guy.
How do you do this? Is it on a stand?
Yeah, it's on a tripod.
Oh, I see it. Okay,
Hey, wrong way. Say hi.
Hey guys, hey Massachusetts.
That was the wrong way. Such a character, that guy. So leading off for the Renegades in the top of the 4th, we have Justin Proctor, who's scored. He's 1 for 1 in the day. And then after that, number 27, Luis Soto. And then the top of the order, David Sanchez. Justin does have our only run of the day, hoping to make it 2 for 2. Hey, Elizabeth, thanks for tuning in. Where's the wrong way?
Right here.
Elizabeth says hi.
Does she really?
Yeah, she does. She's tuned in. She's watching.
Boys are watching.
Yeah, they're watching.
Hi Ethan, hi Luca.
Justin gets his base check. Yeah.
Oh, head in the game. Focus.
Yeah, Rob, come on, man. Swung on and missed for strike one.
I have an update for you, Hunter.
Yep. What's that?
Number 14, Winthrop, is
Is-
going in for...
Oh,
I'm sorry, the other
it's okay.
side. For Duran... No, not Duran. No. That's number 6 batter, so Duran number 11.
Okay. So what is it?
Number 14.
Winthrop?
Yep, Winthrop, which is where I'm from. Shout out to the Winthrop peeps.
Number 14. All right, got it. Thank you, Peg.
Can't help myself.
Justin swings down the first base line. Past the shorty. Justin scores. 2 for 2 for Justin.
How do we hit? Wicked eye! How do we run?
Way to go, JCP!
Justin Proctor, 2 for 2 on the day. 2-1 Renegades.
Ha!
Oh, Joe.
Looks like we have a substitution for Luis Soto. Joey Yee is in the game for Luis Soto. So Soto gets taken out in the top of the 4th. Soto, mi amigo. Come here. Soto, you want to... First pitch, foul ball. Watch out, yo. Crushed foul. Does Soto want to broadcast a little bit more? No? All right. That was a rocket down the line. Foul towards the bench. Cousin pitching to cousin. Hey, Joe Burke. Joe Burke. Next pitch is popped up. Third base side. Joey's running to first. And he scores.
Beam! Beam! How do we hit? How do we run?
All right, Joey Yee, 1 for 2. 1 for 1, actually.
Way to go, Joe. Nice work.
3-1 Renegades as we move to the top of the order with David Sanchez. Where's Dias? Hey, can some... Dias. Hold on. All right, Rob Costa, I'll get you in a second. Sanchez gets his base check. Sanchez is ready, and the pitch swung on, foul tip,
Come on,
strike
David.
one.
You got this, brother.
Hey, guy, do you want to come co-commentate for a little bit?
Sure, I'll do what I can.
Come over here a little bit. A little more, a little more, a little more.
Okay.
Just getting you under the canopy here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody out there in Facebook land.
We got Guy Zuccarello co-commentating with us right now.
All right.
So, you want to talk about Peg a little bit? What has she done for the team? A little coach appreciation for Peg.
Absolutely. Peg Bailey has been amazing. I think this is her 6th year with us.
And hold on. Swung on up the middle. Right to past Blonde. Sanchez reaches third, and he scores. Yep, he just touches the bag. Just clipped the
How
bag.
do we hit?
Wicked hard.
How do we run?
David Sanchez scored his 3rd career run.
Despacito.
This is how we do it in Puerto Rico.
All right. That was better.
All right.
Working on that cheer.
All right.
So I got a little nervous there that he did not hit the base because I didn't hear it.
He
but
just touched
got
it
a
with
piece
his
of it.
fingertips. Yep.
That's all it takes.
Just got a piece of
You
it.
get a fingernail on it. That's
Yep.
all. That's all you need. So Peg Bailey has been tremendous. She has been a dedicated volunteer for the past 6 years. Found us at Fenway Park, and we had a table there on Disability Awareness Night, and she's been essential because she's done a bunch of different things, but mostly her medical expertise has been huge for us, helping players who have been sick or injured in the past couple tournaments, and the entire time she's been with us.
Yeah. So, Guy, I'm kind of wondering, how long have you been with the team?
Long time.
Long time, huh?
So I played when the team was first starting up, before Rob was even the head coach.
Really?
Yeah, in 2001, and then in 2002 when we first traveled to the World Series.
Okay.
My son Henry was born in 2003 in the spring, so I took that season and the next couple off. I came back in 2006 and have been with him ever since.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Long time, man.
Yeah, it was a
Wow.
long time.
I thought Q was our longest. We both have been on the team for about the same time,
Yeah,
right?
but he's got
Yeah, he's got more
playing
seasons,
time,
yeah.
more seasons.
Yeah.
Yep. See, I started when I was, 9 years old, so that makes, no.
Yeah. Number 9, making the joke.
Come on, Q.
Next pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah.
0-3 on Joe Q.
Wait, did they bring Jamie in?
No, I don't think Jamie. Yeah, Jamie is pitching.
Yeah. So
yeah,
they made a change.
Yeah, so
I heard his voice. And
yeah,
I was like,
Rob said that Peter was going to pitch the majority of the game.
yeah,
so.
he was going to pitch the entire
Peter.
game, but we're making some adjustments.
Peter and Q workshopped it and realized it made sense to pull Jamie in.
Okay. Yep.
Hey, Joe Mack.
Joe Mack checking in.
Joe Mack checking into the broadcast booth.
Get a fresh set of balls in there.
Joe Mack.
Oh my God. The next pitch from Jamie is a take. Full count.
How was making the dirt angels out there at the Rich?
So Steve Stambaugh says hi. Next, Q hits it up the middle, right to Washington, and he makes the play.
Sherlock got him.
Nice play by Washington. Score that play in 18.
Great poke, Joe.
It was a good poke up the middle. Let's see. Yep, 18.
Which way?
Wrong way!
So let's see. 3 home in the inning, 1 out. And we have Joey Buzon, a.k.a. Wrong Way, at the plate.
Lizzie, are you still watching?
He's 0 for 2.
See if she checks in.
Is who still watching?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? I think so, maybe. It's possible.
Let's hope.
Swung on and missed for strike 1. So, you scored 2 runs last game, right?
Yes.
All right, how did that feel?
That felt great. It was 2 for 3 off of Peter, and we was really happy with mechanics and timing.
Next pitch, grounded up the middle, might make it fair. Yes, it does. Rolling, and Joe scores. Wrong Way scores. Very late reaction from the bench.
And he told, got it.
Welcome back, Joe.
Wrong Way is fired up.
Do some umpiring.
Nice job, Wrong Way.
And he did the umpiring too. Got it.
Yeah, that ball just made it fair.
That's right.
So, hey Mac, how many runs did you score last game?
Only one.
Only 1.
I was disappointed.
But I mean, you guys are scoring it up pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was evenly distributed.
it was. It was definitely
up and down the line.
definitely a team win last game. 13-6, I believe, was the final score.
Yes, I think so.
Now Sean Devenish is up, hoping to get on the board. He is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. I think he. So Justin Proctor led off the inning, who was also on deck with 1 out. So it is now 5-1 Renegades.
Keep it going.
And the pitch from Peter swung on a miss for strike 2. We hope his woes don't continue. He has struck out 2 consecutive times. I mean, we do not want that, do we?
No.
We would like to see him put the ball in play.
Not what we're looking for. So he was telling me last night he made some progress and had a good BP session because he was watching a video. He's having a problem with a racing elbow and his elbow getting ahead of his hands.
Swung on a miss for strike 3.
One pitch.
Let's go, Bryce Harper! Because he was watching a video of Bryce Harper and a coach comparing a kid's swing to Bryce Harper's swing, the difference in the racing elbow and what to do with the shoulder, and it sort of clicked for him. So I don't know if it's that's the issue right now, if it's just strictly timing or what, but...
And the pitch from Peter swung on and missed. Sean strikes out again. It's all right. Yep. That's 2. All right, now back to... So Justin Proctor, he's 2 for 2. He also led off the inning. The Renegades have officially batted around.
Justin came very close to wearing his jersey backwards. Luckily, someone called him before he, in the on-deck circle, someone reminded him that his shirt was on backwards.
Unfortunately, Sean's woes continue. Justin gets his base check. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone who's just tuning in. Renegades are up 5-1. Justin swings first pitch, first base side, very slow roller, and he is safe.
How do we run? Nice, Daisy.
MVP.
Absolutely.
That is Justin's third consecutive run of the game. He's 3 for 3 with 3 runs scored. You know, and that's an interesting thing for Justin because he normally doesn't hit, you know, and he hasn't really
He F's a lot, but he's having good success with Peter.
He is. So I mean, good for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got good speed too, so if he can just put it in play, he's got a good chance offensively.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Joe, wrong way. Can you vacate from the camera? Oh my God. Yeah.
He wants more FaceTime.
All right, next up we have Joey Yee, who entered for Soto in the top of the fourth. Makes contact, past him. Shorty, past Washington, and Yee scores. So it got by Bond, and then it was rolling to Washington, and it got by Washington as well. You know, and
That's tough to
Washington.
get by him. He's made a couple of plays
He has.
this game.
He has.
He's a good defender.
Yeah, definitely has. So Yee's 2 for 2. Oh man, you guys really botched that one. Holy. Renegades keep it going strong. They have now scored 6 times this inning. It is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-1 Renegades as the inning continues with 2 outs. Sanchez is ready, and the pitch swung on and missed for strike 1.
I feel like Sanchez is really close. He just, a couple of bats.
How much do you think he's improved since his time, at practice and in games and stuff?
He's amazing because he came in and hit the ground right away. He's got a lot of baseball knowledge, as we've talked about. So I think, it took some adjusting for him to get used to not adjusting too much with his swing because he wants to sort of make his adjustments, but we want to keep him in the same.
Sanchez makes contact up the middle, past Bond, past the other shorty to Washington. Sanchez scores again. The Boston Renegades keep scoring and keep putting the pressure on. Keep pouring it on, Renegades.
Yeah, he's made a lot of progress. I loved it in the first game. Rob Weissman brought him in off the bench. He didn't even give him a heads up at that point because he was thinking about doing it. And then the opportunity was there, so he just said, "You're hitting now." He came in, swung at the first pitch, and hit it well. I think they got him out, but he
I think actually no, he scored.
Oh, did he
his
score?
first at bat? Yeah.
Okay.
So
So then he scored, but it was one pitch. He just came in, without even really taking any warm-up acts.
Yeah, definitely amazing story of David Sanchez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you've talked about no fear and
no
really
fear
in the field because he hurt his shoulder, so he hasn't played a lot of defense. But when you get out there and practice, I've taught a lot of new players, and I mean he had no hesitation. He had good natural instincts and just no fear at going at the ball or in traffic with other players.
Yeah, definitely. So now we have Joe Quintanilla up, who made the first out of the inning. Hopefully he doesn't do that, but...
Yeah, you never want to make the first and last out of this.
Exactly,
That's
yep.
not a good feeling.
Not a good feeling at all. So he's 0 for 3 with 2 Ks, and he was put out by Washington.
He's got a run in him here.
First pitch from Jamie is swung on strike.
Chalk up that cue.
Second pitch swung on, crushed down the left field line. Rolling, 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 past Washington. Q scores easily.
Nice.
That was a rocket by Q.
And Q doesn't really usually pull the ball like that. He goes middle to right side more often.
Yeah, he made really great contact down the third base line, and just got by everybody. I think it's Johnson or Jackson. My apologies. Johnson, he didn't even move.
Dan Johnson?
I think so.
Wonder if that third base was going off as well, so maybe he couldn't hit the ball very well.
Possibly.
Yeah.
That's possibly why he didn't move.
His bases are good and loud, so
Yep.
offensively it's good, but when you're in the field on the corners, it can be a challenge.
Yep. And Johnson seems like he's playing third base, so yeah, that could have been a little.
Closest to third there?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So that could have been a little bit of a challenge for him.
Might have been. If he didn't react, it might have been the reason.
And the first pitch from Peter to wrong way is swung on, strike one. Eight home in the inning. Looking for more. Peter Connolly now in the game pitching. Swung on, missed, strike two.
Yep, that was Jamie linking up with Q in that last run.
Yep. So the reason why we switch off pitchers is because, you know this. Players have preferences for, cadence and speed and stuff like that. So Jamie sort of has a little more of a slow cadence and more of like a lob.
Yeah.
And Peter has more of a fast,
Quick
cadence
curve.
and quick release. So, some players prefer the faster and some players prefer slower. So that's why we switch off. Swung on, strike three. Oh, wrong way, strikes out for the third out of the inning.
Let's go defense.
That was a great inning for the Renegades.
Go deep.
After 3.5, Renegades 9, Lightning 1. So they scored 8 in that inning, so they have 9 runs. So, Guy, do you know when you're going to re-enter at some point?
I think I am eligible at any point now.
I think you are.
Because I've been out for 6 outs.
Yeah.
Our defensive inning and now our offensive inning. So I've been out for the 6 outs and I can re-enter it.
All right.
But I don't know what coaches think now that especially stretched out the lead a little bit. I don't know what he's thinks.
When did Soto come out?
Soto came out in the third, I think.
No, he just came out. I pinch hit for him and Yee in that inning.
Came
Was
out in
there
the
nobody
fourth.
Out?
Fourth. It was
was
top
nobody
four.
Out, or was there one out?
Who let off the inning? It was
Justin.
Justin.
Okay, so there's nobody out. So Soto's been out 3 outs.
Rob, I've been out for 6.
Okay, so leading off for the Lightning, in the bottom of the 4th inning, we have Kerner, number 6, and then we have a substitution for number 11, Dern. So number 14, Winthrop, has entered the game for Dern.
Wrong way, you're better than that.
I think Dern exited the game in the bottom of the top of the 3rd inning. Yeah, top 3. I'm sorry, top 4th. Hey Steve, so honestly, I couldn't tell you right now. The Renegades have been, around since, 2000, 2003, 2001?
The first year to the World Series was 2002. We were sort of organizing in 2001 and played some games regionally in Massachusetts. Okay. We might have even traveled to Long Island that year. It's a long time ago for me to remember, but I think it was maybe we traveled to Long Island and played. But we didn't start playing World Series games until 2002.
Okay. So Steve, I think it's Stanbaugh, sorry if I mispronounced that name, said since Boston started in the early 2000s, what is their overall win-loss record? And I couldn't tell you.
Oh, gosh.
We played so many games.
That's true, yeah. We have a winning record, even after the many first.
Sorry. Contact is made. Right to Joe McCormick. And he makes the stop.
Nice job. Way to attack, Nick.
So, yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure it's a winning record, even though we had a lot of losing years in the beginning. But to say exactly what it is, I wish I knew.
Yeah, me too. I wish I could tell you, man, but I don't know. I can look that up. There's probably a stat somewhere.
I'm sure it's on our website somewhere in one of the.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a stat. There has to
Steve,
be.
Mr. Stanbaugh there is one of our mentors from
Is
the
he?
Kansas All-Stars
Really?
for many years, one of the best defenders, actually one of the best two-way players in the league's history, and he was a tremendous supporter of ours and taught us a great deal to help us improve when we were up and coming.
Yeah.
So we,
Good for
owe a debt
him.
of gratitude
Yeah,
to
we owe,
him, for
yeah,
sure.
definitely. So now we have number 14, Winthrop, who just entered the game for Duran. Duran was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Duran. Sorry, my bad. Duran.
Hope the defense is hungry like the wolf.
First pitch,
Cheesy
swinging strike.
Duran joke. That's well before Hunter's time. I'm dating myself. Duran jokes.
Second pitch is a take. 1-1 is the count. It's very windy today. Yeah. Kirshner. Costa. Diaz is not playing this game. I'm sorry. He might be substituted in, but I'm not sure.
Keeping him fresh. He was all over the place in the first game. In a good way.
Yep. Third pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. Rough Costa's like, oh man, he's not playing. Next pitch is swung on for strikeout. Yeah, hold on. So Winthrop comes in off the bench and strikes out for 2 outs in the inning. Yeah. Now we are at the top of the order. Number 23, Bond. I think he scored their.
Did he get their one run?
I think he was the one who scored the first run.
So
I don't know.
he came
Rob
down
took
the
the lineup
first-
from me.
Yeah, he came down the first base side. You're right. It was
He
the
must have.
bottom of the third
Yeah.
that they scored. Yeah. They went 6 up, 6 down, and then he would have been leading off the bottom of the third.
Yeah. So I think we're going to have a substitution for Sean Devenish. I think Daisy Russell is going in for Sean Devenish next inning.
All you Daisy Russell fans, tune in.
Daisy Russell, show me some muscle. We were definitely working on a lot of stuff last night.
Yeah, she was hitting hard.
She was. So we had
Hunter, got to give you a lot of credit on the hit stick. You were telling her to get aggressive.
Yeah, so Bond
Swing out
did
of
score
your
the
shoes?
yeah,
You did, yeah,
yeah,
you did,
yeah. So Bond did score their first run. So he's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Yeah, so we have Bond makes contact up the middle, right towards Justin, and he makes the play. So casual is Justin.
Cool, calm, and collected.
That play at 28. Let's see.
That's 3.
That's 3 outs.
Go Renegades!
So Justin has made 1, 2, 3, 4 putouts
And scored 3 runs.
and scored 3 runs.
He's got
What a day for Justin Proctor.
fantasy beat balls
Yeah.
player ranking
If only
7
we had
points
that
combined.
stuff, right? Yeah, so we had a competition yesterday, and it was a point system,
Oh, the
kind of
bat-
like
yeah,
kind of like
the
a
batting
like a lightning round, like
Yep.
home run derby,
You get 4
but
swings.
not really home run derby. So you get 4 swings, you make contact, you get a point, or you make hard contact, you made like 2 points or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. So and Daisy scored 3 points
Yeah.
among Sean Devenish, Rob Dias.
Yeah,
And
was Dias
I think it
one?
was
We had
Dias, Sean, and Sanchez.
Soto, Sean.
I think it was and then you
Me,
were the winner. You scored 4
I got
points.
4 points.
You got 4 points, but Daisy was up there. She competed
was.
with you guys.
She
So, we were working on some lower half power because her swing was kind of like slow and all arms and stuff like that. So
lower body into it for
definitely
power.
lower body. Getting your lower body into your swing is crucial to power. Especially in beat ball when it's a probably 1 pound softball, right? So, yeah, definitely.
For sure.
So-
And it's her rookie year. She's come a long way.
Yeah, she has.
From starting. I don't think she had experience swinging a bat at all when she started. So really building her swing from the ground up.
Oh, so Steve says, thanks for the kind words, Guy. Boston is a class act team. Hey, you're welcome. You're so welcome, Steve.
Bring it on!
Truly appreciate it, Steve. It's something we'll never forget.
Linda, I will definitely tell Sean that you say hi. I can't right now,
Sean?
He's been out in the field and at bat, so.
He's up right now.
Yeah,
so
he is up right now, leading off the Boston fifth.
Actually holding Daisy out and maybe for another batter, I'm not sure.
Yep. So Devonish is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, hoping to avoid a fourth.
But this is it. Now that Aunt Linda is watching, he's going to do something special.
Don't worry, Linda. He'll do it. He'll do it. Have
No
have
pressure,
hope.
Sean.
Foul tip, strike one.
He's already got a piece.
He's on it. He's on it.
Timing's better.
Timing is better. Yeah, Linda. Rob was going to take him out and put Daisy in, but I guess he decided against it. So he gets a fourth at bat. 9-1 is our score. Sean is ready, and the pitch from Peters swung on, grounded up the middle. Sean is running to first, and he scores. Nice. Attaboy, Sean.
How do we run?
Wait, take that one out. Wait, take that one out.
Sean's first run of the day.
There you go, Linda. That was for you.
Hey, Sean, come here. Come here, Sean.
Hey, Sean. Sean.
Sean. Sean-o. Where's Sean? Where'd he go? Devonish. Sean. Sean. Come here.
Come to the interview,
Sean,
circle.
come here. Sean, come here. All right, let's see. Proctor. So Soto is going back in for you. So your aunt says hi.
Hi.
Yeah. So, and how does it feel scoring your first run?
Thank Jesus.
Yeah, thank Jesus, right? Thank Jesus, indeed. You were due, kid.
That's it. That was all about relief.
Yes.
Getting off the schneid.
All right, Justin Proctor. He's 3 for 3 on the day, hoping to make it 4 for 4 to keep it going. 10-1 Renegades. And the pitch is swung on, foul tip for strike one.
His timing is good.
I mean, Peter's really hitting his spot with Justin, too. Like, he couldn't have done it without Peter, and Peter's been pitching very well for us.
Absolutely.
And,
absolutely.
You know, I think he's really come a long way as a pitcher. And
no doubt. I mean, he has started this year as probably our third pitcher, and he has made huge strides, and he's really
missed for
been a
strike
huge
2.
asset for us last tournament, this tournament. Our number one, Ron, is away in California.
Is he?
With his daughter at a softball tournament, and so we've got. But we're
next pitch swung on, right side. Hold that thought. Right to the first baseman, under the first baseman, and Justin is 4 for 4. Oh boy, Justin Proctor.
Copycat.
Wow, what a day for Justin Proctor.
Nice job, JCP.
4 for 4.
his running there was similar to the stylings of Wrong Way Bizon. Some grunting running down the line.
Wow, Justin, come here.
Justin,
I need to speak to you. Hold on, let's go other way. So go to your left.
You're on the Facebook Live.
Yeah, and come towards me. You need to get behind the camera. All right, so people can see. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Mac. So
say what up, Oahu.
Justin, 4 for 4. What is this?
That's unlike me.
And you've also made 4 stops, 5 stops maybe, I think.
I haven't been counting.
Yeah, so the stats say you've made 1, 2, 4 stops, and you've scored 4 runs.
4 runs.
Wow.
You might get a Facebook.
Nice job.
I might get
Player of the game right there.
Shane hasn't been checking in. He's awfully quiet.
Shane, why?
I don't know.
Shane is awfully quiet.
He might have fell asleep. I told him to go to bed.
Oh, watch out. It's okay. Yeah, so how does that feel? You know, you're usually a designated fielder, and you come out and have a day like this. Like, how does that feel?
It's nice actually, because it's been kind of a slow start this year with my hitting. But it's finally picking up. Where at least at the minimum I should be, and I could get better. But
it feels like you and Peter are in sync. Does it feel like the timing is there?
The timing is there.
Yeah,
yes,
that's good.
And we worked a lot on that during our practices, so it's been definitely paying off.
It looks like it.
Soto makes contact. He's running to first. It just gets fair. Soto's running down the line, and he misses the bag. Oh no! And he scores.
Whoa! Those bases are skinny.
They said it's normal, but I'm like, it doesn't feel
Soto scores his first run of the tournament.
Is normal.
That's hustler. Way to go.
Show me some muscle! All right, Daisy Russell substitutes for David Sanchez.
No. Oh, yes.
Yes, number 11.
back with you.
All right.
Nice job.
Get some water, Justin.
I know. Oh, and just in case they don't know, the whole field is dirt.
Yes, I've been constantly telling them it's dirt.
When it flew over the base, it went all in my mouth.
Oh no, lovely.
Hey, nice job, Soto.
Dirt
Way
snatch.
to go. How does it feel scoring that run, huh? Definitely a confidence builder, right?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Anything to say? Anything in Spanish for the Spanish listeners?
No, nada, mi.
A little winded.
You need a drink?
Gracias por estar con nosotros y
Daisy makes
sigan
contact, foul
escuchando.
ball.
So thank you for being with us and stay tuned. So
Yeah.
listen to us.
We're gonna see. Stay with us, Louis. We're gonna see Daisy score.
All right,
her
let's.
first run.
You're in front of the camera, all right? So let's come back here. Let's sit here. Soto, over here. Yep.
Towards me.
Yep.
There you go.
There we go. There you go, amigo.
See Daisy score.
So I just feel like as a lefty, this is how I'm just straight up, right? But before, my
All right, Daisy, we're all rooting for you. Daisy yet to score her first ever run.
this way, so exactly. So
And if she can score a run,
prior to that
she
at
will-
bat,
this will be the first time in Renegade history where two female Renegades score in the same season.
I feel like
And that will be something that would be incredible to witness. So stay tuned. It is, I think Daisy has 2 strikes on her. She's definitely swinging harder. We worked with her last night as I was talking to Guy, and she's definitely swinging a lot harder than she was in the last tournament. Daisy fouls it off for strike 3.
A ton of contact. A ton of contact.
Yeah, she does. Soto very hopeful that she scores her first run.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, we all are.
I think she also leads the team in giggles.
She's fouls it off. She's still alive.
Come on, Daisy!
She's
You
still
can
in
do
there.
it, baby!
Yeah.
All right, so Joe Q is on deck. I don't think we have any outs in the inning so far, so. She has, so I taught her, like, you know, if you have a slightly wider stance, like her stance was really like shoulder width, so she didn't really have a lot of bounce. And Daisy strikes out, unfortunately.
I don't think Peter was very happy with the location
Yeah,
of that
no.
pitch. 'Cause as
It was
soon
a little
as-
low,
Yeah, he
so-
said that was me.
Yeah.
I could hear him.
So
But she's
unfortunately,
still laughing.
Daisy, I mean, her swing looks so like 100% better. You know,
Yeah.
she was all arms before, and now she's putting more of her legs and hips into it.
with
so
the wider stance.
yeah, with the wider stance, you know, she's more balanced.
Yeah.
And you know, when I was telling her swing out of your shoes, and she was falling over
Yeah.
when her stance was,
When it was
like
narrow.
when it was narrower, like shoulder width. So having that wider stance definitely gives her more of a sturdy base.
Sure.
And you know, she was pretty balanced there at the plate. So yeah, it was a pretty
'cause
good
if
at
you
bat.
don't- Obviously, goes without saying, if you don't have the balance, like
Yeah.
you can't do anything.
All right, cue's set. And the pitch from Jamie is skied into center. Up the middle. Q is running to first. And he is out. He is put out.
Nice play. That's a nice
That
play.
that is a nice play.
I think Joe, yeah.
By number-
I think Joe,
Is that an 8? I think that's an 8. Score that play an 8.
Yeah,
Lower
definitely.
speed.
So
He would have passed a little more, yeah. He would've-
they're number 8. I think that's a 6. So
Is that
Kirchner. Kirchner.
Kirchner?
So score that play as 6. Put out Joe Quintanilla, put out by Kirchner. 2 outs in the inning.
wrong way.
As you know, Joey Wrong Way Buzan is now at the plate. He is 1 for 4 on the day with 2
Was his last
strikeouts.
time up?
Yep, he struck out last time.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So 2 outs in the Boston 5th. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to 1 Renegades. And the pitch from Jamie is swung on for strike 1. I think Wrong Way had a very hesitant. Yes, it's Peter. Sorry, my bad if I said Jamie. Wrongway had a very hesitant swing there. He was kind of
indecisive
yeah, it
between.
seemed like an unsure swing. And Joe takes that pitch. 1-1.
You're thinking a lot that can happen.
Definitely, yeah.
You're trying to.
I think he's trying to get the timing because he's been hitting off of
at the
Jamie a
same
lot.
time as the,
Swung on up the middle. Wrongway's running to first. Bond is on it. Doesn't matter. Joey's Wrongway scores. Man, the Renegades offense is exploding with runs. I think it's now, if I'm not mistaken, 13-1. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13-1.
That was Superman.
Nice job, Joe, Superman. Yeah, Joe with the wrong way with those Superman batting gloves, Superman tattoos, Superman cleats. He's got Superman everything. So, good for him.
He's into Superman.
He is.
Way to make that base in a single bound.
So the 12-run rule will be in effect after this inning.
Well, assuming that
the Lightning
if the Lightning put up a run, that would shrink the deficit back to 11 because they're the home team.
Right. Sean Devenish is 1 for 4 on the day. He scored his last time up. Batting around. So, are you looking for a seat? Come over here, maybe go.
Just to keep learning from you.
Sean makes contact. Up the middle. Slow roller. Still rolling. Sean misses the base. And he's put out by Bond. Very disappointed Sean Devenish over at first base.
That's a frustrating feeling.
That is a very frustrating feeling.
Did he miss the base going by? He missed the base the first time. He had it before he touched the second time.
I did too, but I was very close.
Unfortunately, that's 3 outs in the inning. Devenish misses the base, put out by Bond for 3 outs in the inning. Very frustrating feeling right there. So after 4.5, Renegades 13, Lightning 1.
Después de 4 innings y un tercio, Renegades.
Two scoring.
I do. He scored once.
They put him out the last time.
They did put him out.
Yeah, the number 6. Kirshner.
You got a mercy, right?
Only
if they score this inning, the 12-run rule won't be.
It's 13-1.
It's 13-1, yeah.
If they score this inning, then
Otherwise, you're doing 3 outs.
Correct. Yes.
So, let's see. How many did we score that inning? 5th. We scored 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
It was 9 to 1 going into that.
Yep.
Inning,
So we scored 4 times. 13-1 Renegades. So if the Lightning do not score in this inning, the 12-1 mercy rule is in effect. So we will skip to the bottom of the 6th inning for their last 3 outs, and 13-1. 13-1, bottom 5.
Are we bottom 5?
Yep. Bottom 5.
Bottom 5. Yeah. Right. If we can shut them down, yes.
So why don't we
Good job, Jamie, coming in.
Why don't we give Jamie some love?
Absolutely.
So, what has Jamie done that has really inspired you about this team?
Jamie's done a ton for this team. He's one of our best two-way coaches. And by that I mean he is one of our spotters and a pitcher. So he is a great defensive spotter. Excellent.
Strike 1.
Excellent pitcher. Really enjoy,
He's
defense.
2 strikeouts. Keep talking.
Meanwhile,
Johnson bounces off of Justin. Justin gives chase, and Johnson scores. That was a very hard ground ball. That was well hit. So it was grounded up the middle, and so the 12-run rule is no longer in effect.
Right.
Justin went into the Superman, bounced right off his chest, went over him, and I think Joe Mack was closing in as well, but they just couldn't, make the play in time.
From Justin.
So 13-2. So 12-run rule is not in effect anymore.
Daisy gets an out. I'm good with that. So yeah, Jamie excellent in multiple aspects of the sport. So we're definitely lucky to have him, and helps the depth of our coaching staff.
Yeah, definitely.
Tremendously.
It definitely does. Thanks for the insight on Jamie.
He is very musical. He's a
Is he?
musician. He can play guitar.
Really?
Sings.
Did not know this.
So that his singing voice, honestly, comes into great use when he's spotting in the field, because he can add inflection to his numbers when he's calling in to give information about the type of hit.
Wow.
Yeah, he does it really well and cleanly.
Wow. He should be a spotter more often. But he's, I think he's our three guy for pitching. So
yeah.
Washington swings up the middle. It's fair. Short ball. Mac
Joe
runs right past it. Gets past Justin, and Washington scores. Very ugly defense, I would say. Yeah, I mean,
does it make a bold play, you feel?
Mac runs in, it's mine, and it runs in. He's nowhere near the ball. So tough play, but still, that I would say a little sloppy on the defense. So make that 13-3, Renegades. Still no outs recorded in the inning. Now we have Forster.
Lightning's finding the range a little bit.
Yep.
Bats. Finding their timing.
Forster is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and he was also put out by Justin. And the pitch is a take. And pitch number 2 is swung on, missed for strike 1.
Sounds like they might have switched pitchers as well. A little different cadence here.
Yeah, they've been switching out pitchers too. That's strike 2. Yeah, they've had this guy in, and they've had one other guy in as well. So I think they've been doing off the pitcher, dead ball. Very upset. The pitcher is very upset. It's a well hit line drive, hit him right off the arm.
For the batter's sake.
Yeah.
Get out the way!
The actual version of that song,
it's not
as so appropriate.
Friendly.
Yeah. So it's a do-over. Swung on. Down the third base line. And a foul ball. Yeah, almost collision. That was very close. Yeah, so Justin went to go for the ball, and Forster had a kind of offline route to the third base, and he almost ran over Justin. So that was kind of a little scary.
Yeah.
But thank God we were paying attention and yelled stop.
A lot of people yelled stop there.
Yep. So yeah, collision avoided. No one gets hurt. Swung on and strikeout.
That is an out. The first out?
Yes, that is the first out of the 5th inning for the Lightning. And 26 runs in 2 games.
Yeah.
Isn't that something,
13
huh?
and 13.
Yep.
You're right.
And so our pitching staff has let up 26 runs, and our defense has only let up 7 so far. Actually, no, more than that.
So they got up to, what, 3?
They have 3, so 9 runs. So 26-9 ratio, that's not a bad differential at all. Kirshner swings as for strike 2. It's a very closed, narrow stance. His feet are very close together.
David, who wants it?
Fell tip for strike 3.
He's closed up a little
Yeah,
bit.
so
right
he,
side should be ready.
He
might take it the other way.
Yeah, his feet are very close together. Bat very far from his shoulders. Swings. In fair play. Justin has it and makes the play.
And another put out for Justin.
That's his 5th put out of the day for
5
Justin.
putouts, 4 runs. Is there anything he can't do?
I don't know. I mean,
too bad
like
Shane is
he's
asleep.
yeah. So like, Justin told him to go to bed. So I'm guessing Shane listened. But yeah, usually Shane would be,
Shane is chiming in.
Lighting up the comments.
Exactly.
So yeah. 2 outs. 2 outs. Come on, Rob. Head in the game.
Who's hitting New Jersey?
We have this is number 3. This is a substitution for Winthrop. what's his name?
Okay.
They probably should have told us
Checking on the
before they
substitution here.
went to the plate. Orcel? How do you spell that?
3.
I got 3, but how do you spell that? Okay. So, number 3, Orcel checks into the game for Winthrop. So Winthrop was 0 for 1, and Duran was also 0 for 1. They both had...
Green monster!
Eat him up.
They each had a strikeout. So Orcel is hoping to uncontinue the trend of strikeouts in the 6-hole. So
Trying.
first pitch, swinging, strike. Orcel has a very wide stance. Out in front. He ran right at the pitcher when the third base went off. So
Okay. Gotta watch his line.
gotta watch that line there. Yep.
I'm guessing this is his first at-bat ever.
Probably. So Orcel might be a rookie for all I know. I mean, we have no scouting report on this
data
guy.
on him.
So according to Rob Weissman. So I think it's 0-2.
Yes.
0-3 is now. He's a very he swings, but he lunges at it, you know? So he's very out in front. Makes contact, foul ball at the bench.
I think he might have been a little late on that.
Yes, he was more than just a little late, but you know.
Since he hit a 90-degree angle maybe to himself.
Yep. They just needs to be a little earlier, and he puts that ball in play. Yep. So, yep.
Plane was there, but the timing.
Timing was off. Yep. Good for him.
Yep.
Swung on, and he strikes out for 3 outs in the inning.
Come on, let's get them best striking, boys.
All right, moving into the top of the 6th inning. Lightning score 2. And after 5, Renegades 13, Lightning 3.
Here we go, Daisy. Here's your Gatorade.
Let's see.
Justin Soto Russell. Justin Soto Russell.
Justin
Justin
Soto
can go
and Russell.
5 for
5 for 5. We are hoping, man.
To match his 5 putouts.
Justin is definitely the MVP of this game.
Yes.
He's the only player. Actually, he is 2 for 2, but Justin's 4 for 4, 5 putouts. I mean, who could argue with that? That's like a no-brainer. Who's the MVP of this game?
Yep.
So, so hopefully he keeps it going and end it on a good note.
Like to see it.
Like to see it. Love to see it. Hope to see it.
Come on, D. Come on, Big D.
Hey, wrong way. Can you call? Can you call? No. Can you call Rob Dias for a second?
Rob D.
Hey, Rob Costa says hi.
He's mad you're not playing.
Yeah, he's kind of a little upset that you're not playing. He doesn't hear me. Whatever.
Tell this thing that he's.
Justin's got to go 5 for 5. He's 4 for 4. Yay! Well, I'll tell the chat that Joe Q says hi.
Joe Q is feeling a little left out. Does anyone want to say hi to Joe Q?
Hi, Joe Q.
Peg says hi, Joe Q.
All right, Justin Proctor hoping to come in the clutch for 5 for 5. A 5 for 5 day. He's also made 5 putouts.
Off the top of my head, I'm going to say he would have never done that before.
I think Justin scored more runs in a single game than he has in his entire career, I'm assuming. No, how many runs does he actually have?
No, he had some seasons where he batted a good amount. And I feel like he's had games where he scored multiple runs for sure before. But 5 for 5. I mean,
Trying to find him.
Have had 5-run games.
Oh, Justin. Oh, he has 54. Never mind. So, he's. I think this is the first time he's ever scored past number 75. Running up the line. Justin is 5 for 5. Holy crap!
OMG! OMG!
Wow, what a day! What a day!
In the world?
It's because Shane is in bed.
Shane's sleeping.
Shane is in bed.
5 in a row.
5 runs, 5 putouts.
Shane is in bed.
No, no one told me.
Thank you.
JCP
MVP.
Dude, 5 for 5, man. What the
5
heck?
for 5. 5 putouts.
Holy.
A fantasy
Pagara?
beatball player. Soto.
Pagara for. Let's see. I think that's for. Oh, I think. Ooh.
14-3.
Where's Peg? Hey, Brian, was it Pagara for who? Do you remember? You didn't. I didn't hear who they said she was going in for. Can you go check with Peg? All right, Luis Soto is at the plate. He's set, and first pitch is a strike. Swing and a miss. Soto is 1 for 2. Is 14-3 Renegades.
The bat's going late this game, but they did get going. So that's,
Yeah, they did.
Going back.
Slow start in the first, but I think slow start through the first
couple
3 innings,
Yeah.
and then really started to pour it on with the runs.
Second half of the game.
Yeah, definitely. Soto swings and misses for strike 2.
And this game was, a fairly, almost entirely different starting lineup than the first game. So.
Oh yeah, completely.
So they, it made some sense that guys who, were sitting in the first game had to, get loose.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, so it took a little time to get loose and get the timing down.
Soto takes. P-E Pagara. I think that's how you spell it. P-E-G-A-R-A.
Sure.
I'm assuming. Sure, why not?
That sounds like Pagara.
Foster. He left the game indeed. This is the top of the 6th.
Yes.
Soto set and the pitch swung on, foul ball.
There you go.
All right, 1-3 is the count on Soto. Full count.
Mama.
What?
Who knows?
I don't know. Thank you, Gladys Jimenez Mateo. Thank you for tuning in. I'm assuming you're a fan of Soto, considering you're saying Vamos Soto.
Lizzie, you still on?
I think Elizabeth. I don't know. Are you still on, Elizabeth? We're looking for Elizabeth. Soto swings and foul. Still alive, Soto.
Joe Q and Joey B are feeling.
Joe Q and Joey B are feeling very left out.
Looking for love.
Yeah.
They're feeling a little desperate.
Elizabeth, where are you? Joey B wants some love.
Lizzie's like, I'm watching the kids. Ethan and Luca are keeping her busy.
Yeah. Soto is a lefty batter, along with Wrongway, are only 2 lefties in the game. I think only 2 lefties on the team.
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
So definitely good to switch it up with some lefties in the lineup.
For sure.
And the pitch is swung on, foul tip. Still up there. Still fighting.
An adjustment for Peter, I'm sure, to pitch to the lefties.
Oops.
And find that spot sort of on the other side of the plate.
Yeah, definitely. Peter's definitely made some great adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
He's missed and he's adjusted, so I think that's also what makes Peter a good pitcher. Is he misses once, but then he very rarely misses like twice in the same spot.
Yeah, I think
so. Where did that come
my
from?
Goodness. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
boy, where did that come from?
That was
I like
something.
that.
I don't know what that was, but that was something. I hope Lizzie's not watching.
Soto's ready. And the payoff pitch. Strikes out. So close, Soto. Great at-bat. Definitely a great at-bat.
It was. He battled.
Show me some muscle!
Well, there you go. Daisy Russell walks again to the plate. She struck out her last at-bat. She showed some fight. Let's see if she can put the ball in play this time. Are you okay, wrong way?
I want to God bless you, Joey B.
God bless you, Joey B.
Peg, we need medic.
Look at them girl with the Daisy Dukes on.
All right, quiet. All right, we have one out in the Boston 6th. Daisy's ready, and the pitch from Peter. Swung on, grounded up the middle. Daisy's running. Bond is on it, and she is put out. So close.
Good hit, Daisy.
You know, Bond was right there, and
right up the middle.
he tracked it and made a good play on it. So
She's also,
So
I know,
close.
working in practice a lot on her.
oh yeah, definitely working a lot.
Larry Hale!
All right, substitution: Larry Hale for Joe Quintanilla.
Daisy's working with our running coaches on building up her speed and changing her running mechanics to get there.
And she had a stroke apparently earlier in her.
Yeah, apparently when she was 6 years old, she
Yeah.
did. So she's got some weakness on her right side, but
Yeah.
she's doing a good job
coming along.
compensating for that. Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. You know, that's always, you know, we're always just clenching our teeth and just putting our hands above our head, just hoping that she
Wanna
scores.
see-
You know, we want to see it, but
Want to see those?
unfortunately not in this game. First pitch to Larry, swung on and missed.
Always love seeing those rookies get their first run, their first put out. It's a blast.
You know, and I was thinking, like, if she scored, this would be the first time ever that two female Renegades ever scored twice in a single season. Like two different
Yeah.
Renegades.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
before
sounds
Melissa, it was Kay. Kay
Yeah.
was the only other female Renegade to score.
And they overlapped for a few seasons, but
So-
they might not have scored both of them in the same season.
So two female Renegades scoring in the
That'd be
same
awesome.
season? That would be a first.
awesome.
That'd be incredible. Second pitch to Larry, swung on and missed, strike two. Larry's ready, and the pitch makes contact down the third base line, past the third baseman. Larry has no problem scoring, and he scores.
Wrong way!
So Larry scores his first run of the game. Almost done. I plugged it into Aaron's. Yeah. I think it still has a charge in it, but I just didn't want to take the risk of your phone dying with the connection.
Sean's spot.
Oh, so Melissa Hoyt is going in for Devonish.
Yep.
She's number 3.
Yep. Me? Okay.
Wait, Guy, you're going in for who?
All right.
Who are you going in for, Guy?
Devonish.
Devonish? Oh, so not Hoyt. So correction, Guy is going in. Thank you, Guy, so much for commentary. Who's on? Grounded down the right side.
Stop. Joey, stop. Sanchez, you're up.
Joe completely misses the base and is out. Who made that play? Perdura? Yeah, he was, wow. Okay. I'll give that, score that a 75. Wow, that was scary. Little, wow. So, that's 3 outs apparently.
That's 3 outs.
Wow, that line was crazy. He was running down the
into
line,
the field?
and then he ran out of play, and then tackled. You know how there's a base there, and then it has like the no, not the court, the the body of the base, and then
Yeah.
there's
the pylon that sticks.
yeah,
in
the
base
pylon.
of the base.
So there's a pylon, a
Yeah.
dead pylon off to the right,
Yeah.
and he went to go tackle that pylon instead of the actual base, which was buzzing. So that was interesting. So that's why we call him Wrong Way, right? You know, he went the wrong way.
That's a well-earned nickname.
So the Renegades score once in the 6th, and it's 14-3 Renegades. Okay, so who's leading off for the? Oh boy, I didn't mark it. I don't know.
Huh? Not sure.
Bond,
Check
top
it
of the
on.
line, top of the order. The count?
Score. Sorry.
Score 14-3.
Oh yeah, they got 3 runs, and it's the 6th.
Yes.
So, the top
So
of the line. Yeah,
mercy
that-
rule is still not in effect because we don't have 12
No,
runs on them. So
But that it's the 6th inning. Anyway.
it's the 6th inning anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
I'm just saying that adds
Yeah.
up. If they've got 3 runs,
Yep.
and we're in the 6th, they'd be at the top of the line.
So Bond is 1 for 3. He struck out and was put out by Justin. It's 14.
14. We got 14.
14.
Is this 6 or 7 innings? I forget.
6. Bond swings and a miss. Strike 1. And the pitch to Bond is grounded. Left center. Justin's on it. Makes the play. What a day for Justin. Holy crap. He makes it look so easy out there.
Scored 5 runs. He's made 6 putouts.
What?
So we, both myself and the official scorekeeper have 15-3. And
How do you have 15?
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9,
Maybe I'm counting wrong. Let's see. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, so I have 2 that
Sanchez scored twice. Quintanilla scored once.
Run. You didn't get Larry's.
Oh, my bad. My fault. My fault.
So he's
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't matter because it's the 6th inning.
Accurate.
So it is.
scoring,
So it
does.
is 15-3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Poor Eltrin, cheating him out of a run.
I was
gonna
Come on,
get
man.
mad.
I was paying attention.
That's right. You got a lot to keep track of.
Yes, it's a
between
lot.
this and a clipboard.
Yep. It's okay. All right, so 1 out in the inning for Johnson, who's 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 28 runs in 2 games for the Renegades. That is unbelievable. Strike 2. What an explosion, though, by the offense. Like,
In the last
it's like a
3
great job. Like, the Philly game, I thought would be a little more high scoring. Like I thought it'd be a little more, actually not high scoring, but like closer.
Yeah.
But you guys just exploded on offense, and
We lost coin toss, ended up as visitors, but in a way that helped us because we had a big first inning, jumped on them quick, and I think that momentum can be big in this game,
Yeah.
and that definitely got the momentum on our side.
And the pitch is a take for Johnson.
Must be the money.
Justin says, "Hey." Sounds so funny. Swung on
It's a little
and
flare
missed
there when he
for
does
the
that.
out.
Yeah, a little flare.
2 outs in the inning. 1 more out away till the final game of the Beast of the East. And the batter is number 18, Washington. He is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. He's made most of their putouts today. Yeah, I think he has at least 3.
Yeah, he's a
good defender.
played for a long time.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. Good veteran player.
He has that like Taiwan swing.
Yep.
Swings and misses for strike 1.
That's good power. He's a
Yeah,
big guy.
definitely. He's big too. He's like, I would say 6'3".
He's tall. Yeah.
He's tall, like 6'3", 6'4", somewhere around there.
Yeah, I see he towers over me. That's all I know.
And
That's
the
true.
pitch is swung on up right side, past McCormick, and Washington scores.
Became
Wrong
a
way, and
tough
Daisy
play
couldn't get
once
it.
it got past McCormick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there wasn't really anyone over there though.
Yeah, that first base line is open a bit, and so once you put it down that way, it's tricky.
Was there a shift on Washington, do you think? Because there wasn't really anyone on the first base side to get that.
You leave it for right-handed batters, and you kind of leave that line open and trust the right shorty to try to get over and back. So in that case, just the angle was a little too much, I guess.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
So next up we have number 75, Bergura, making her first plate appearance against the Renegades. I think she put out wrong way last inning. When really I think wrong way could have scored if he actually went to the right pylon. He went to the wrong pylon, so swung on and missed for strike one. This is their last chance. If she doesn't score, the game's over. Obviously, if she does, the game continues.
Yep.
Swung on, missed, strike two. 2 more strikes for the Renegades to continue the title game. And now the Titans, I keep saying Titans, Lightning are down to their final strike. Swung on and missed, and the game is over. Renegades win by a score of 15-3. 15-4. Sorry, my bad.
They just got that last one.
Yeah, just got that last one wrong. 15-4 is the final score.
Just got that last one.
Congratulations, Boston Renegades. Hoping to defend their title against the New Jersey Titans this is the 8th straight year that the Renegades are trying to defend the title. Going for the title, baby.
Still on track.
Still on track.
Great job, Hunter.
All right, you too, Guy. Thank you so much.
All right, my pleasure.
All right, can you help Daisy over in the line, please? So yeah, final score: Renegades 15, Lightning 4. The Renegades finished the Beast of the East. Well, not finished, but they are now 5-0 on the Beast in the tournament. So now the next game will, I believe, be against the New Jersey Titans again. So we will be playing them again for the title. So hopefully the Renegades will come out on top. And yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Guy, for being a co-commentator. Thank you all the players who tuned in, and Luis Soto for doing sort of Spanish for this game. Not really, but thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you at 2 o'clock.